So the president of the New York Federal Reserve comes out this week and says that they didn't say that they are done raising rates. I'm going to ask him to pinky swear and say mew, they're not done raising rates. Commercial real estate, looks like we're watching the other shoe drop in slow motion. Question is, what bank's head is this shoe going to land on? The economy is boring, and it may be for a while, as this is the official end to the easy era money on Wall Street and in the U.S. economy. And the residential real estate market, very needs-based right now. And once this mansion tax kicked in Los Angeles of the 5 million plus crowd, doesn't look like anybody selling a house for 5 million plus is in any big hurry based on the recent numbers for April. Welcome back to This Week in Mortgage, everybody. My name is Sam Battaglia here at Mortgage Black in Beverly Hills. Hope you had a great week. All right, New York Fed president says they didn't say they are done raising rates. Well, they should be. That's all I have for the Fed this week. Moving on to commercial real estate. As I've mentioned, the next shoe to drop in real estate for the last decade and a half, for that matter, has been commercial real estate. And now we are watching this shoe drop in slow motion. Question is, what bank's head is it going to land on and crush them like an ant? We will see. I can tell you this, look for a new theme or a new term in office space, commercial real estate, repurposing. Remember that. The word repurposing is going to become a big motto here in the next couple years as commercial spaces and office space leases come due, because as we all know, they don't all come due at the same time, but they will all come due in the next 5 years. Get ready for a lot of repurposing, especially in the office space. And a big problem on the commercial side, and I read this the other day, a big commercial lender, I want to say, says that they cannot value things right now because there is such a lack of trades. This is very dangerous because, as we know, if you don't have any comps, something becomes worth what someone's willing to pay for it. And we know when there's blood in the water, the sharks are out. We will see how commercial real estate does indeed shake out. Moving on to the economy, it is boring right now. This is a good thing, and it may be for a long time as the easy money era on Wall Street is officially over. A couple things here to talk about. Inflation is way down, 10 months in a row. My reaction, no duh. But I will tell you this, there's a lot of things that during the era just that we're coming out of here that were inflated beyond because nobody had anything better to do. And now they have to actually put gas in their car and go to work, hopefully. But I can tell you this, the art market, fine arts, way down. Baseball card market, way down. The shoe market, way down. The watch market, way down. The luxury purse market, way down. Luxury goods are taking a hit as no one is left unaffected by what the Federal Reserve has done. But I think this luxury good deflation is what we are indeed looking for. And to give an analogy of the economy right now, I say the easy money era is over. Think about it like this. We've had a big party for the last decade and a half, for that matter, of easy money. And there was a lot of party favors. Now, it's the next day, so to speak. We woke up and everybody is extremely hungover, i.e. the economy. Think about it also as a bodybuilder coming off of some artificial substances. They get real big, real bulky. The second they stop, they deflate. The economy is coming off of artificial stimulus and a big party hangover. Just get ready for it to not go out for a few nights and be boring. And as I said, the easy money era has started with a financial calamity 15 years ago and has now ended with a financial calamity, called in the last year. But the easy money era is over, and welcome to the new norm. Moving on to the real estate market. To say it's needs-based at this point is essentially an understatement. People are not going to move unless they have to. One of the main reasons, mortgage love, something I've talked about for a while now. Mortgage love, essentially how I define it, is when you have a, for example, 3% 30-year fixed, and you would have to not be in love with that mortgage to turn around and get a new mortgage on a new house for 6%. Besides that, probably reset your property tax base. So mortgage love is getting stronger. Something else I've seen, delistings. I haven't seen this in a very long time. People are actually taking their houses off the market because there is such a lack of activity at these elevated rates. Have not seen delistings in a long time. Clearly, we've entered a new era. And here in LA, this mansion tax, about the 5 million plus crowd, it's basically in the month of April, and I have to check the numbers on this, seems like it brought things to almost a halt. Now, this is not a needs-based thing. People don't need to sell their $5 million plus house, I guess, and get hit with that mansion tax. But unless something happens about this, give it a few months, necessity will come back into play on the 5+ million crowd. But I will tell you this, for everybody watching all over the country, we adopted this mansion tax here in LA. You should probably read about it, and you should also probably agree that it's probably quote-unquote not fair when you really read into it and you really see who's being affected and to what degree. A little note about mortgage credit availability. It is at its lowest level in the last 10 years. This, indeed, is going to continue to slow down housing. Now, coming up in the short order, the credit default on the U.S. debt. I've got some economists that I'm reading saying that mortgage rates will go to 8% if the U.S. defaults on its debt. There's also another school of thought that there will be a huge flight and rush to safety and quality, and we could see 4% mortgage rates. I actually don't know because both arguments make a lot of sense. 8% if we default and 4% if we default. My guess is if we do default initially, it will go up because there's going to be a lot of uncertainty, and then it'll be the old adage of flight to safety and quality, and then from there, the damage will have been done to the economy, and expect the Federal Reserve to come off and cut rates, like I keep saying, by 100 basis points the first time. And here's the good news behind all of this. Just like everything else in life, this too shall pass. Okay, everybody, that is my show for this week. Thank you as always for watching. Friday, LA, sunny. Have a nice weekend, everybody. Take care of each other, and thank you for your time.